Olly, dark and wet, I believe, there, as is often the case. I should imagine that's pretty much the mood for those who support the royals. What happened?
I think that's right, and I think it's also fair to say that that's the mood at the palace behind me in terms of royal officials and in terms of some of those senior royals themselves, the Queen, Prince Charles, Prince William too. Harry and Meghan have decided, according to their statement, they do want to step aside as senior royals. They do want to pursue what they call a more progressive role within this institution. Now, that is clearly going to be a difficult role for them to carve out, given all the attention. They also say they want to pursue financial independence. That is not going to be easy for the royal couple either. Clearly, this has been brewing for some time. Of course, they were in South Africa in September of last year. There were rumours at the time that perhaps they would end up living in the country. That didn't turn out to be quite accurate. But of course, when they got back from their tour of Southern Africa, we heard them talking in that documentary, which was aired here in the UK in October of last year, when they talked about their struggles in the public eye. They talked about their struggles at times with media coverage. They talked about their own mental health. That has very obviously come home to roost now, and Harry and Meghan feel that they need to step aside and take a different route here.
Well, I guess good for them, but I'm hearing that the Queen is pretty miffed.
Yes, we are being told by royal sources that senior royals are disappointed. Now, disappointed in British royal family briefing speak means absolutely livid. We understand that the Queen and the palace and senior royals were aware of Harry and Meghan's desire to perhaps try and plough a different furrow. They were not at all aware that this statement was coming out overnight and it was going to be the type of statement that we saw. Now, that led to a very brief, terse-sounding statement from Buckingham Palace saying that these are complicated issues which are going to take some time to work out. It certainly didn't make it sound as if the palace views this as a fait accompli, and certainly the Queen is being described as being personally quite hurt by all of this. 93 years old, deeply committed to the institution of the monarchy, to the Commonwealth itself as well. Harry and Meghan do say in their statement that they do want to continue collaborating with the Queen. They want to continue giving her their support, and they want to continue to support the Commonwealth group of nations as well. Exactly how they do that, exactly how they work with their charities, exactly how they pursue financial independence while also receiving, we expect, some kind of income from the Duchy of Cornwall, which belongs to the Prince of Charles. That's where he gets his income from and distributes it from there. We don't know how all of these things are going to work, and clearly, according to that statement we received from Buckingham Palace, neither does the palace.
I know, I'm going to ask you to speculate. I mean, obviously this is shaking up something that people see as anachronistic, but I mean, what is likely to happen next?
Well, they say that they will split their time between North America and the United Kingdom. They say that they're going to continue to patronise charities and work around the issues that matter to them. They've been over Christmas in Canada for a 6-week extended holiday, so perhaps that is where they're going to spend a good deal of their time. We don't know the balance between North America and the United Kingdom. We don't know how much we're going to see of Harry and Meghan. They're obviously going to remain in the public eye, very much so. There's going to continue to be a huge focus on them, but we believe that they want partly to protect their son Archie, who was born in May of last year, from the kind of treatment that Harry feels he has received at times, and Meghan feels she has received at times from the British but also the global media. So clearly things are going to be very, very different indeed. At the same time, it all sort of chimes, actually, with what we've been seeing from the senior echelons of the royal family in terms of slimlining the monarchy. We've seen those photos recently of the Queen with Prince Charles, her heir, then with Prince William, the next in line to the throne, and Prince George after that. Prince Charles has always been of the view that the monarchy does need to be slightly slimmed down, and that has obviously been slightly difficult for Harry and Meghan to get their heads around as well. What will their role be in this new reality in terms of a slimline, more efficient, if you like, royal family? All of those things still really need to be worked out.
All right, thanks a lot for that, Olly.